We're in the middle of fabricating our second claim on Bukhara right now. We already have one in Kipshak. Not sure which the next one I'm going to fabricate is. Kipshak is 18 though. 18 development. But I think I'm pretty much ahead on both admin and military tech, and I've got 700 points in reserve for both. So I think I'm going to actually change over to some cheaper advisors for now, for those types, and keep the diplomat for. We'll take reinforced speed, I guess. Keep the diplomatic advisor because that's our current idea group. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have 6 loans. And I prefer not to have that many right now. And I think I'm going to raise my army maintenance as well. We have native assimilation, and of course, right before we go to war, Nation of Bohemia, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Fourth Holy Roman intervention against Lubeck and Hamburg. Okay. I should probably activate the forts over in the east as well. That is a lot of light ships. I'll move my heavies out and try to keep the lights from doing anything particularly damaging. I don't think my light ships will patrol past that point, so. And I'm not going to increase forts in the west or in the east because that would be, I mean, if Bukhara's armies go for one of the forts, I should have enough time to react and turn them on, but it'll be fine. Another native assimilation. That was quick. We do have 3 colonies going, don't we? We will. Once this colonist arrives, we'll have 3. And I need to wait until that reaches 25. I think I would like to intervene in this. We've managed to convert the heretics of Libya. Convert Kudak. We'll go to Rostock and siege down the fort there. Help our ally a little bit, because why not? Non-enforcement ordinance. I'll gain autonomy a little bit. I'll take some Diplotech cost increase for because I'm so far ahead of my on the tech, and I don't want to pay extra for ships if I build any. I don't plan to right now. What is my force limit looking like? I could build a few more trade ships. Recall the guy from Finland, and when can we annex him? 5 more years. We'll be done with the war in Bukhara before then. I have an idea. But not now. I'm going to wait on that. I could almost vassalize Pomerania. Might not be a bad idea, considering they have a little bit of pull in Lubeck. And they are pulling some trade away from the Baltic Sea. We've converted something else. By Newmark. Why do they have to go through Berlin? Oh, because there's the fort in Sternberg. Of course. I will turn these over to Bohemia. Okay. I mean, what the fuck? Why would you come to where I am and then... Okay. It's better, I guess. Don't know why you didn't just stay there to begin with. We're making 30 gold now to try to pay back our loans. And 9 is the highest, I think, other than the one we already have a claim on. They still have the ally, an ally in Jaunpur. Oh, good. Byzantium has Catholic zealots. I think that they can deal with that. Oh no, that's Serbia's army. I really have no desire to go over and deal with that right now. Unless Byzantium's going to do it. They're defensive, and Finland is no focus. Oh, they shouldn't. They're not involved in this war, are they? No, just Byzantium. Okay. And I think I'm going to declare the war on Bukhara. And we'll go and siege the capital right away. I'll split the smaller army to try to occupy as much land in the north as possible. And hopefully that's enough. That's not going to be a huge deal if their army comes along and tries to fight me. Bohemia is an idiot. And back and forth, and once he gets there, he'll actually stay there for some reason. Maybe not a good idea to have my monarch lead troops in a siege, but I mean, I did make him a leader so that he can die eventually, and hopefully we get... I mean, I'd like to get the abolishing the same events to fire, but I can't guarantee it, so... Still hasn't arrived. And I'm actually going to send these guys home. Hamburg's out. Colonize that now. We've already won the Siege of Bukhara. And I didn't even bother to move these guys, did I? Bukhara has only 5,000, 6,000 troops total. How much to pay back any of these loans? 1,100-ish. It was probably a bad idea to decide to take global trade by forcing it with loans. Essentially, I wasted money. Which I guess is better than wasting monarch points. But that's kind of a lot of money. And I'm going to abandon or recall that. And we'll send this guy to the colonists to one of these ones. Barnall. And we'll just keep moving around Bukhara. Guardian Separatists. Wait. Okay, that just completed. I was confused for a second, but it makes sense now. Feel safe in mothballing all of my forts. Keep moving around, occupying as much as we can. New land claim. During this time period, many areas that were forests or swamps were cleared or drained to provide new areas for settlement. Tambov gets... What does Tambov produce? And they produce iron. And... Damn. By the looks of it, it's actually better than increasing tax, so let's go with production. Patriarch is concerned. News has reached us today that Calvinism has spread in our realm. It seems that people are taking advantage of our tolerance to try out strange new faiths. Such as the price you pay for tolerance. So, I'm guessing that is an event that I got from my tolerance of heretics being so high. Because I think once it's at 3, maybe 2, I can't remember which, provinces can convert to heresies of your religion with, like, freely. It doesn't happen too often, but it can happen. It does sometimes happen. Alright, we'll send our armies home. That's Magdeburg, okay. And Pomerania just got bigger. And Bohemia likes us even better. Well, no, they don't. We just have a lot more trust with them. We can probably pay back a loan. Looks good. Making 31 gold right now. Could I still get a transfer from these guys? I can. Okay. Truce expired. I think it said with Denmark, but do I have any claims on Crimea right now? I do. When does that go away? 1630. Long time. I think it's time to find some new enemies. In Shirvan and Tabaristan. We're going there. I'm really bad about moving these guys around. What do I have this guy doing? He's targeting allies. I think I actually will switch him to target own subjects for now. Turkestan is occupied. I think Bukhara is pretty much screwed. They don't have anything that reaches down into Kashmir, do they? Tabaristan does. Bukhara does not. State-appointed lay members. I will take the Patriarch Authority, because I can always use that. We've occupied Kujand. War never changes. Income from vassals minus 5%. Yeah. Speaking of which, how much are we getting from Byzantium? 4.16 per month? Wow. That's with the 5% decrease. Can I increase that with any of my policies? I could. It's a bad idea, but I could do it. That's a trade. That's trade policy, right? Yeah. Once I finish trade, I can actually enact a military policy that I would like to increase my trade income. What sucks is we don't have any more people to rival. The Ottomans are too small to be of any threat to really anybody anymore. Well, not anybody, but anybody important. They are rival to the Mamluks in Austria. Sweden and Denmark have gone to war. Did it say Denmark declared the war, or no, Defender? Okay. And we'll keep moving around. And those will be the last few provinces we need.